Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is Carrie again.
And Brenda.
My friend Brenda. Y'all remember her from the last
Hey,
video.
guys.
She is going to learn how to do embossed buttons today.
I'm so excited. I love this. All right, so you want me to go on and
I want you to punch. She's going to do some square ones.
Oh, look.
I'm going to do some circle ones. And what is this circle? Is that
Let's
one
see if I
inch?
can do it correctly, though.
You got square? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just as many as you want to do. So I'm just punching 1-inch circles.
Excuse us, we're having just a little bit of a lighting issue.
Difficult. We are having lighting issues. I don't know what's the deal. I think that's going to not. So I'm just punching a few. It doesn't matter how much you punch. But I would say we are going to make button embellishments for.
I think it was 2 out of the rest of
just
this.
2. Okay. Well, take a few more out of this too.
Okay.
For our junk journal embellishments, we're just going to make faux buttons. And you can really make it with just 2 layers.
4 buttons?
Faux. F-A-U-X.
Okay.
Faux. It's a French word.
You're getting all Frenchy on me.
So that's 2 thickness, 3 thickness. That's 4. Actually, 4 feels really good.
I love all these that have the writing.
I know.
On
that's
that.
so cool.
It always
That's so
looks
cool.
so like vintage looking, you know.
Can I have your glue over there, please, ma'am?
Sure, ma'am.
So here's what we're going to do, guys. We're going to take 2 circles, and I'm just using cardstock, and you can do yours, your squares, and I'm gluing 2 circles together. Brenda has not done heat embossing before.
Never.
So I'm going to show her how to heat emboss and to make these buttons.
Isn't she a treasured friend showing me her secrets?
All of my good secrets. All right, so now I've got, and you can just use a paper punch, any kind of hole punch, but you want to punch 2 holes in your button. You could do 4 if you wanted to, but I just do 2 because that's how I'm going to tie it, and mine are not in the center either.
And that's what makes it look
can't
like, because
see.
we're calling it a button.
Yeah, it's going to be a button. You got 2 glued together?
Mhm.
Okay, so punch 2 holes in the middle of your button. Try to get them in the middle. Better than I did. I didn't do very good with that.
And I never would.
That's going to be this, yeah, this one right here. Now I'm using embossing ink. This one is Stampabilities. It doesn't matter. And if you buy an embossing ink pad, you can see this one's well loved. Once they start getting dry, you can buy this embossing ink to fill it back up again, or you can just put a little bit of glycerin. You could buy it at the drugstore. Put a little bit of glycerin on top of that, and it'll ink it up again. So here's what we're doing.
Okay, look, I got that one.
Oh,
in
and
the center.
it's cute.
This one's
That
at the
one's
top
off.
like eyes.
It's okay. That's fine. We're going to take our button. We're going to dip it in the embossing ink
Does it matter
powder.
which side?
Whichever side you want up.
Okay.
Okay. This one's the same on both sides. Now, as soon as I dip it, I'm going to put it down in my UT. Okay. Show them the UT. Tell them what that is.
This is ultra thick embossing enamel. Can you see that? Let's see. Let me get it turned.
I can't even pick it up. All right, come on, you. There we go. All right, so ultra thick embossing enamel, or it's also known as UT. I didn't get a whole lot
and
to
you said
stick.
I just press it down on
Press it real good. You want to get it really good and kind of sticky.
Okay.
I don't think I got enough on my first try here, but we're going to go with it anyway. Because you can go back and dip again and again and
throw
again.
it in there.
Throw it in there on the sticky side.
Okay.
Now I'm just using tweezers. You can use anything you want. But since these have holes in them, so we can easily, see, you got a good coverage. You got good coverage on yours. Okay. Then we're going to take a heat embossing. This is by Paper Studio embossing heat tool, but any kind of a heat tool. And you want to hold on. These things keep locking. You got to watch out for these tweezers. They'll lock on you. But you want to hold on to that.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm right-handed, so I have to do this. I have to hold on to it with my left hand because I've got to control the gun with my right hand.
And then you need to put the heat on it.
And watch out for the noise, guys. I apologize for the noise. But yes, you're going to put your heat on there, and you're going to watch those little crystals start to melt. Now, don't let this heat gun touch your hand. Don't blow it on your hand or anything. It will burn you. And remember that metal is a heat conduit.
Okay.
So if you do it too long, the heat's going to travel up this metal, but we don't do it that long. Okay. Now what you ended up with looks kind of like it's got water droplets on top of it.
Oh wow,
That
really
was just
pretty.
one coat. So you didn't get a whole lot. So go again. So
Okay.
turn it face down again.
All
Dip
right.
it on the pad. Try to get a lot of ink on there. And then here's the tweezers. Stick it down in there and then pull it out with the tweezers. Now, if you accidentally get some of the ink on the back,
Mm-hmm.
you're going to get some of the embossing powder stuck on the back too. It won't hurt a thing in the world.
Okay.
Okay. It just might get sticky on your fingers, but it won't hurt a thing. All right, so there's mine. Okay, I got some good ink this
Okay.
time. I hope I get better coverage.
And then
I'll throw it down in there. All right, so hold it in
the little
whichever
holes
hand
are-
you're comfortable
Okay.
with. Do you want to emboss it? Do you want to do this part? Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
you do that part.
This is really neat sitting here watching this turn.
I know, I love to watch it turn color when it melts. Good job.
Is that good or too good?
No, that's good.
Okay.
Now, if you overheat it,
Right.
it'll start bubbling. It'll start boiling, and you'll know, okay, back off real quick. And you can set that on fire. So just be careful with it. All right, set it down. I'm going to do this one on the table so maybe they can see a little bit easier. But I'm going to take these same tweezers, and I'm just sticking it in a hole to hold it down. I hope y'all can see that. See it changing color? It looks like water, don't it?
Wow.
Okay, once it quits changing color, you're pretty much done.
Okay.
Now you've got a pretty good coat on here so far. That looks really good. Let's see if they can see that. Oh, I don't know if they can see that. See, that's washed out. There. Maybe y'all can see that. I'd put one more coat on there if I was you, and I'm definitely going to put one more coat on here.
Is this dry enough now?
Oh yeah, it dries within seconds.
Okay.
So I just put some of that clear embossing powder in a little bowl just because it's easier than trying to dip it down in the bottle of stuff. I know, it locks.
Is that what it
It's
is?
that little thing in the middle. Just move that
Okay.
little bar. I would break that little bar off, but I use that. Sometimes I
Okay.
want it to lock. So, okay, good job.
Okay.
Yeah, set it down on the
Down.
table. Let's
That's
try it that way because I think they might can see a little better. They might could watch it
Okay.
changing. Yeah, thank you. Changing colors. All right, there's that one. All right, here, I'm going to let you do the magic. Oh, take the tool and kind of hold on to, I just kind of stick it in a hole.
Magic man. And you don't hold it too close, correct?
Well, you can get a little closer than that. You'll see it. It's starting to change color. I hope that shows up on the video. And keep going until it still looks kind of like sand.
Mm-hmm.
So keep going until all the dots kind of merge together, and it'll just make this glossy. Oh, that's good. It'll make a glossy finish. Yeah,
Okay.
yours, you got it. You got
That
it.
it?
It wasn't quite done, but it is now.
Okay.
And this stuff dries within seconds. I mean, you know, usually I do like maybe that, and it's probably dry.
Oh, I hope they
Okay.
can really see that. That is
I hope
so
so.
pretty.
It's got a real clear, shiny finish to it. So here's your two buttons. Now Karen, my friend Karen, she's here too. Karen, say hello.
Hello.
She ran and got me some embroidery floss because
Hey,
I forgot to
Karen.
get it. Now, I just choose an embroidery floss that matches that. So yours is just kind of browns or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and a dark brown would be pretty. You can do yours
So
that
if
way.
any of y'all are watching and you've been doing embossing, what am I thinking? Embossing, drop us a line and let us know how long you've been doing it.
And yeah,
And how long
give
do
me
you
the
want this?
hints that I probably, just, cut it, maybe cut it about right there.
Okay. Well, I'll just cut it right there.
Right there. Y'all hear her? Y'all hear that southern drawl?
That's Alabama.
That's for all you people that think I've got an accent. This girl's got me beat.
I do not.
And they're going to say, no, she don't.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Okay.
Y'all let us, hey, I tell you what, y'all let us know who has the worst accent, the more stronger accent. Shouldn't say worse.
No, don't say worse. It's not bad.
Worse is
proud of
probably
my
not a
Southern
word
heritage.
that they use much either. I don't think
Worser.
that's how. Worser?
Who has out of the two of us, who has the stronger Southern drawl? Me or her? All right, look. Thread it from the top into one hole, come back up into the other hole, and tie a double knot. And that's it. And it's ready to go.
Wow, how cute and so simple.
And you know what? I use these in my junk journal pages as a little embellishment. You could also glue about half of it onto the side of a page, and it could become a page tab. Isn't that cute? So that's all I do. Cut, ta, and da. There it is. Ta-da. Cute little button.
Did you say ta and da?
Ta and da. Ta-da. Well, last time I said voila, you made fun of me. So I said ta-da this time instead of voila. Are you done with yours yet?
No.
Are you quite done with yours?
No.
I could have made 20 by now.
I'm slower. Look, well, my strings are just not.
Her strings, y'all hear that?
They're not behaving.
My strings are not behaving.
Yeah, these strings are not behaving over here.
Okay, well, I tell you what. While Brenda struggles with her strings, I'm going to make another one. Okay?
You'll probably have it done before
I get this. I told you that.
Okay. All right,
Look at that.
Double knot
and trim your. I love the square buttons. I just think they're cutie patootie. They are. I like them. So, I'm going to put that in.
I hope y'all are really catching the gloss and all that are on these. They're precious.
It looks like water.
I can see now. I've got to go back to the craft store every time I'm around her. I have to go to the craft store.
I'm a bad influence, y'all. Now this one I haven't cut. I didn't punch my holes yet, so I'm going to do that before I finish. And the reason why some of this embossing powder will go down in the hole, and it just makes the hole look a little more finished, you know, where it doesn't have a rough edge on it. Oh, look here, we're building up. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and punch my hole. Do you want to make another one?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. I've got one circle you can have. You have to punch
some colored
another.
Paper.
Let's see. Well, the back side of that's pink. If you want to make a pink one, you could. That'd be pretty.
Oh, and it's pretty too. It's got.
Oh, you could center a button over one of those.
Now you know I'm not ever going to hit that center.
All right.
It's not going to do. It is not.
I'm on my second coat.
I love these hole punches.
And I am going to make noise one more time.
I hate to reach over you now, but I just need that glue.
Go right ahead. You reach on, sister. We're in Alabama. You reach if you want to.
Because we can do it.
We can do it. I taught them the word squash the other day. I said, y'all thought squash was a vegetable, not in Alabama.
Oh, no.
Actually, it is. I love squash.
It is, but it's probably also a game.
That's true. That's true.
Squash, yes.
Can y'all see that? They can't see it. I can. The glare is just murder. The glare is murder.
Yeah, it's not doing those justice.
I'm going to tie this, and we're going to finish up here, and I'm going to work on the lighting before we do another one. But thank you again, Brenda, for being here.
Thanks, Carrie, for letting me come on here with you. I've loved it. I've had a great day.
I have too. We've had lots of fun. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a blessed day.
Bye. Have a blessed day.
I was looking